Welcome back. Time now 6:13. Taking a live look here from La Paloma through our StormTracker 4 Skycam network, and we do in fact have a StormTracker 4 alert for you. Storm system is moving in tomorrow. We're going to start with StormTracker 4 meteorologist Daniel McFarland. Daniel, tracking quite a bit for us. It's going to be fairly nice today, but there's a lot coming our way after that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Today's going to be fantastic, Robbie, but you're right. Tomorrow afternoon, really through your weekend, is going to be rainy. So that's why we have 2 alert days so far for you for tomorrow and Wednesday with the way things are shaping up so far. We also do have a lot of wind expected for tomorrow. That's going to be your first impact I want you to watch out for, and we'll talk about that in here in just a moment. When it comes to the temperatures outside, things are looking pretty nice for majority of the area here. You do see 46 for Midtown. If you go outside of the city, you do have 39 closer towards Benson. You also have 35 at Bisbee. So only a handful of spots here are going to be seeing these temperatures getting down close to the freezing point outside. Now, when it comes to how it looks out there, things are looking pretty nice for the most part. We don't really have a whole lot of rain moving in just yet, but that of course is going to be changing during your day tomorrow. You do see that we also have a winter weather advisory. This has been issued as of this morning, and don't be surprised if this gets expanded. So what a winter weather advisory is that snow is obviously going to be possible, but notice the locations here. This is going to be mostly for the top of the mountains. We're not really looking at any kind of snow to be reaching ground level at any point over the next week, because even though we are expecting a cool down, it's not going to be enough for us to have any kind of snow to reach the ground in Tucson. So what's going to be causing all this is that same weather maker that's causing tons of rain in Southern California right now. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about what's going on in LA and San Diego with all the heavy rain. Well, that exact same system will be pushing into southern Arizona here as we get into tomorrow afternoon. So that's really what we're tracking for you here. So again, wind is the first thing you're going to notice as this front gets a little bit closer towards our area. Don't be surprised if we have wind gusts today, though, in between 15 and 20 miles per hour. That's not really so bad, but compare that to what we're expecting for tomorrow afternoon. You do see by about 3, 4 o'clock, if you live in Tucson, in between 40 and 45 mile per hour wind gusts are going to be possible, closer towards Nogales, maybe even as high as 50. And that's going to be carrying on over into Santa Cruz County during the later part of the evening too. All right, so as we work our way into the overnight hours, you're still going to have some stronger winds there, but that rain really is going to begin to kick on up towards the middle of the day tomorrow as well. So around the same time the wind should be at its peak, that's when the rain's going to be expected to move on in. Lighter showers are expected for the earlier part of the day. What I want you to look out for here is not these lighter greens like you saw over the last few seconds, but instead the darker greens and the yellows. That tells you more solid rain, and heavy rain is going to be moving into the region, and it will become more scattered as we get into the days after that. But since we had so much rain last week and we're expecting so much more over the next couple days, there is going to be a chance of some flooding, especially as the week goes on. So as of right now, I have a flooding threat at moderate. That is likely to come up whenever we get into Thursday and Friday, which are also going to be decent rain days for us with the way things are shaping up right here. As you can see, 60% chance of rain, mainly for the back half of your Tuesday. They're going to be windy throughout most of that day. That's your first alert day. The second one, Wednesday, should be raining throughout most of that day. Huge temperature drop for us from 58 degrees, and then we're going to be seeing more scattered rain chances into the weekend before we eventually clear on up towards the end of next week, and temperatures should rebound a little bit too.